So today I'm going to try to do this video with my kiddo. You want to say hi?
Hi!
Hi! So we're going to try to do this. We'll see how it goes.
Alice, everyday paint.
But I'm going to leave this right here, okay? I'm going to leave this right here. All right? And then we're going to talk about how we do art together.
And how you push buttons.
And how you push buttons on things, yeah. And how you have ice cream sandwich dripping from your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to come sit in my lap with me? And we can talk about it?
No, you won't push buttons.
You're just going to push buttons on the computer? Okay. So I wanted to share a few tips with you about how I incorporate him into what I do on a day-to-day basis. So that includes how we paint together, but it also includes how we film together, or how we just live our lives together, right? Because as I shared in the last video, we have a really, really small space. So we live in less than 400 square feet. So if you want tips, so I wanted to share my 5 tips really, really fast because he's here helping today. What? Tip number 1 is select supplies that will be generally acceptable for you if you're wanting to work with your kid. So that means that you pick out the colors that you like and you pick out the types of materials that you like. So Bugga, what types of materials do you like to play with when we do art? What types of materials do you use?
No, you will pick out. You like blue crayon.
You like blue crayon? Yeah. And what other crayons do you like?
You like yellow.
Yellow crayon. So when you pick out the types of colors and materials, then you don't have to fight with them about it, right? Another thing that we do is we use the same supplies. We use the same supplies so we don't have to conflict. You want to show them your paint?
Look, this paint.
There's this paint right here. Can I pick it up? Is that okay?
It's so blue.
Yeah, you want to show them your blue? Yep, blue. Okay. So if we're going to work on a painting together, I pick out the colors, I pick out the type of materials, but then we also use the same supplies, so we're not going to fight about it. And so this ties right into tip number 3, which is keep all the supplies at their level, like this, like his gold paint that he's showing you. So here, you want to show them? Where are your paints? You want to show them on the floor?
It's so red.
Yeah, there's your red. So what I wanted to talk to them about is our 4th tip, which is when I give you space to do your work by yourself. Would you like to do some painting by yourself so that you can get into your own creative zone?
Do yellow first.
You would like to do yellow first? That's why the setup is so important, so that I have...
Wow.
Yeah! So that
red.
I can trust what he's going to do, and I don't have to feel like I have to be on top of him. So what you'll see me do is I'm going to open up his paints for him, and then I'm going to walk away, and you'll get to see him work. Our last tip, our tip number 5, is to clean up when you start feeling anxious. Yeah. So when we clean up, how do we clean up? What do we do?
Clean up paints.
Yeah, when we clean up paints, we will wash our brushes and we put our paints away, we put the lids back on. I'll still leave his paints out for him later, but when I'm starting to feel like I'm not comfortable.
You sit by yourself.
You gonna sit by yourself? Okay, so when I feel like I'm not comfortable anymore, then I'll go ahead and clean up. And then he can move on to something like pastels when he's ready. So I found that if I'm not comfortable, it's not going to work well. If he's not comfortable...
Oh, you made an R.
You did write an R. If he's not comfortable, it's not going to work well either. But by working together, what we're able to do is we're able to create things that feel like it's bonding us together, like we're developing a relationship through our creative life together. And that's why I'm committed to figuring out a system that works for us. So this is the system that works for us. I hope that you'll share in the comments below things that work for you and your kids. Our next video is going to talk about how to let go of your expectations for how the artwork is going to go. So I hope you'll join me for that. And thanks for sticking in there with me today while we work together. I hope you have a great day. What's the last tip? What's the last tip? Is the last tip to be happy?
Yeah.
Yeah!